The night was alive with the hum of engines, laughter spilling out of a roadside biker bar, and neon lights flickering like restless fireflies. No one in that bar knew their lives were about to freeze in time, all because of a torn shirt and an unforgettable tattoo. But before I dive into this story, let me ask you, would you have recognized a hero if he was standing silently beside you, covered in scars no one ever asked about? Stay with me till the end, and if this story touches your heart, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more inspiring tales. She was known as the Lady Biker Billionaire, Sophia Kane. Her fortune had been built on steel, engines, and risk. On the outside, she was untouchable, leather jacket, roaring Harley, the kind of beauty that intimidated as much as it attracted. People saw the billion-dollar empire, the fame, the power. Few knew that every time she twisted that throttle, she was running from something she couldn't buy her way out of: loneliness. That night, she walked into the bar with her usual confidence, her boots striking the wooden floor like a warning bell. Conversations quieted, eyes followed her, half in admiration, half in envy. She was a storm wrapped in leather, and storms never went unnoticed. At the back corner, sitting alone, was Daniel Brooks, a single dad, a veteran, a man who carried silence like armor. He wasn't there to impress anyone. He had come for one quiet beer after a long week of working construction and caring for his little daughter, Emma. His jeans were worn, his hands rough, his shirt clinging to shoulders built from discipline and years of service in the Marine Corps. But to most, he was just another tired man blending into the shadows. Until fate, or perhaps something greater, pushed Sophia toward him. A drunk at the bar made a crude joke as she passed by. Without hesitation, she shoved him back with enough force to send him stumbling. The crowd roared, some cheering, some whispering. But as the drunk lunged again, Sophia grabbed Daniel's shoulder, steadying herself. The sudden motion caught fabric, and with a loud rip, his shirt tore straight across his back. The bar fell silent. Beneath the shredded cotton was a tattoo, an eagle, globe, and anchor inked across his skin, bold and proud. The Marine Corps emblem. A symbol that demanded respect. A symbol not just of service but of sacrifice. No one moved. The same drunk who had been shouting seconds ago lowered his gaze. Men who had puffed their chests shrank back. The weight of what that tattoo meant hung in the air like smoke. This wasn't just some man. This was a Marine. Sophia froze too, her usual sharp tongue failing her. She had seen plenty of tough men in her life, but this was different. There was a gravity in his silence, an unshakable dignity in the way he simply adjusted his torn shirt, refusing to make a scene, and then he spoke, low but steady. "I came here for peace. Not a fight." Those words cut through the BA. It was later, after the tension had broken and the bar returned to its rhythm, that Sophia found herself drawn back to him. She had built her empire on reading people, on knowing what they wanted before they did. But Daniel was unreadable. He wasn't impressed by her wealth, her fame, or the reputation that made men twice his size step aside. He looked at her like she was just another person. And for a woman who had spent her life behind walls of power, that was disarming. They talked. Slowly at first. She asked about his tattoo. He told her it wasn't just ink, it was a promise, a memory of brothers he lost in combat, a reminder to keep living for the ones who couldn't. He spoke of his daughter Emma, the only reason he kept going after nightmares and empty bottles nearly consumed him. Sophia listened, and for the first time in years, she didn't feel like the richest person in the room. She felt like a student, humbled by a man who owned nothing yet carried everything. But their night didn't end in easy laughter. The challenges were real. Daniel didn't trust easily, life had taught him that promises broke and people left. Sophia, with all her wealth, had no idea what it meant to raise a child alone, to choose between bills and groceries, to fight demons when no one was watching.